and photograph Oodat. And I met Oodat when I was photographing another sphinx called Lily. And Lily was a white sphinx, and I have had quite a lot of success with the image that I did of hers, and I'll show you that a little bit later on in this episode. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing with Oodat today, because Oodat was really insistent that he wanted to be in the photo shoot when I went to photograph Lily. And I wanted to do something really special with him. So there's a lot of writers who are cat lovers, and I wanted to include some books from some of those writers to give it a little bit of a story to it, and also to put it in more of a bookshelf type of environment, or library type of environment. Now obviously with cats you can't take them into an old library to be able to photograph in. It's very awkward for them to be out of the house, so it's much better if I could actually go to their home and photograph. So I had to actually get the right background and the right books and all that sort of thing. And I also needed to keep in mind the colour tones that are actually in Oodat as well. So I needed to make sure that the books would be the same colour and complement his colourings. Now Oodat's got really beautiful bright blue eyes, so I wanted to make sure that the tones in it were blue that would actually help to enhance that as well. The three books that I've got, I actually picked these up in America early on or middle of 2019. They've got excellent secondhand bookshops over there, so it was much easier for me to pick and choose what the colours of the spines of those books would be. So I've got a Hemingway book here, and I've got a T.S. Eliot book, and I've also got a Mark Twain book. Now as you can see, these are all sort of in the blue tones, and that's specifically so that it fits with the style of the shoot. The Mark Twain one has got a little bit of a red colour in here. Now red always draws the eye, and I'm hoping that anybody that's looking at this photograph might actually see that, go to have a look and see who the authors are, and then realise the connection in there as well. So we've got some books there, and this is our background that we're going to be using. Now this background is of a bookcase, as you can see. I'll put a bit more light on it there so you can actually see it a little bit. Now the bookcase itself, I actually again photographed this when I was in America, so this is a photograph that I've taken, and I've had it done into a larger image so that we can use this as a background for the shot. In the good old days of photography, we used to have our master photographers used to have painted backgrounds. So the whole idea by using this type of background is to kind of give it, although it will look realistic, it's almost like that painted background finish to it as well. So there's a few different things there. And then we've got this table that I have borrowed from a cousin who, it used to actually be my auntie's table. And this table here is the perfect size and shape for a cat. And it's just perfect for going in front of that particular background. So I'm going to pack all this up, and I'll pack up my lights and my background holders and all that sort of thing, and we'll head off to Liz's and see what happens. Mr. Oodie's come for a cuddle before his shots, because that's what sphinxes do. Sphinxes are some of the best cats in the world, and we're really lucky that in South Australia we've got definitely some of the best breeders in the world. Isn't that right, Oodie? And we've got a few people just watching today. As you can see over there, we've got a couple of them, and there's our set ready to go. Camera's back here, I'm using the Nikon, and we'll just get him into position. shot that I was after, but sometimes when you get everything ready to go, other things happen. Tadu decided that he wanted to come and pose as well, but wanted to make amazing shapes with his body, so we got these 2 shots as well. Let's show you some of the shots I did with Liz's gang a while back. I'm sure you will agree that they're a great bunch. This shot of Lily has won many awards and was the shot I was after when designing the image. It's important to me as a photographer to shoot for myself as much as for my clients. It keeps my work current and keeps me excited about every photo shoot that I do. I hope you enjoy the images.